I think with Covet Mane, I've noticed that people come for the hair and they stay for the amazing community. We have a really awesome community of stylists who are committed to education and always improving their craft. And that inspired us to create the Academy by Covet Mane so that we can also be a part of those discussions. And we have lots of different ways to engage with us when it comes to education. So the first is Concealed by Covet Mane. It is a very hands-on, in-depth, intimate engagement into learning how to apply our hair with a concealed beaded foundation that works across a variety of textures and clientele. And it's really designed to be intimate. It starts online with live sessions and coaching sessions, as well as pre-taped, really high quality production of step-by-step installation. But then you're getting the community and the feedback of your coaches so that when you arrive for the in-person 2-day training, you're really bringing it all together. And especially for something as tactile and kinetic as doing hair extensions, it's really important to get that in the moment feedback. The genius is always in the details of like the elevation of the wrist, the modality of how you're doing your installation. There's just a magic about that happens in person, and that's really what we love so much about Concealed. But it also is a lot of feedback on how to elevate the whole 360, from the consultation to how you run your business to how you story tell about extensions, both in social and email, and just even throughout your salon environment. And the best part of the Concealed is that you leave both doing an install on a stylist who is giving you in the moment feedback with the insight that a stylist would have, and you're also receiving the installation from a stylist. So you have your accountability partner who is also your installation partner, and it just clicks once you've been able to be both the client and the stylist. And it's just, we're in love with Concealed, and it's only one way to engage with the Academy. There's so many of our stylists who already have a method that they love. And we always say, like, if you like it, we absolutely love it. And they're so important to have multiple ways of installing extensions. So we also wanted to create a place to discuss, now the extensions are in, now what? There's so much more. There's color, there's cutting, there's working with texture. There's just the business of you learning how to elevate your offerings, grow a team, build into your retirement, into your interests, whether it be educating or expanding your salon or just growing within somebody else's salon. That is the experience. The experiences are once a year, amazing community-based educational experience. It's hosted here in New York City with stylists from all over the country and even outside of the US. And it's just a 2-day way of pouring into yourself at a really great time of year where you tend to get sucked into like taking care of everybody else. It's really nice to carve out a little bit of time for yourself in October and plant the seed of the vision of the future. And that's really what we do a lot of. It's a lot of encouraging people to think bigger and really stepping up those extra skills around beyond how you put the extensions in. Now, if you don't want to come visit us in New York, and we have stylists who are all around the world, that is what our Covet Sessions are for. We host them, they're for our community, they're hosted by our community, and it's really led by what you're interested in. They're that is like, I've learned so much from so many of them, and they're really just bite-sized nuggets of wealth from our really amazing community. And what's really even more amazing is that it's complimentary, and it's a value that you get for working with Covet Mane hair. And we so believe in education, and really we believe in collaboration over competition. We as a brand were built off of collaborating with stylists, being a container for lots of different ways to approach the same problem. There is no one path. And so here at Covet Mane, we work with a lot of people who have different approaches different shadowing programs, or they might have their own color course. And we love it because we're all better together. There's room for so much of us in this industry, and that's constantly what sparks innovation. And that's one of our biggest brand pillars. So it's housed in the Academy, but at the foundation of all of this is a true belief in collaboration over competition.